Welcome to ATB TV. I'm Darren Dance here with Peter Morganti on a Friday morning. It is towards the end of June and it feels like it.
Yeah, I got the sunny side here, Darren. Just a little bit of warmth here at our Delacombe Studio B. Studio Dan Murphy.
We are the only two racing people in the state that are not at Royal Ascot.
Yeah, there's a lot over there.
A lot of people. You've been watching the coverage?
I've watched one race.
I watched two races in the night.
I've been a little bit lurgy driven and I fell asleep by 10:30 on the couch most nights.
It was good to see the King had a winner last night.
Yeah, OTI had a winner too.
OTI had a good win there.
Yeah.
Good on him, and a couple of our clients are in that horse, Rolf and Merchants.
Oh, right, very good.
So, it's a great thrill. I think our best effort to date's been a second.
Was that Dan Dino?
Yep. Yeah. At Royal Ascot, and it's such a great event. Now, if you haven't been and you like racing, put it on your bucket list. You have to go. You have to go. It's a great time. They were all sweating yesterday. It was real hot.
Yep.
And it gets really humid, but it's just fantastic. And Frankel, 3 Group 1 winners in 3 days.
Yeah, unbelievable stallion, unbelievable racehorse. Yeah, Frankie Dettori, the King's Ascot Gold Cup, sorry. And I think 79, I was saying this morning, 79 Royal Ascot meeting wins or something in his career.
It's incredible, isn't it? Incredible statistic.
And this is sort of his swan song, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he said he might come out and ride the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah, there was some talk there that Mars might even help him out, that they were saying, but
they will have to worry. Oh, no, we won't have to worry about that, will we? The Melbourne Cup?
Us? Oh, well, I don't know. Who knows?
Unless I buy something. Could be on the cards.
Is that a hint?
Could be on the cards.
And the ATI winner was trained by Dave Eustace's brother, Harry. So he's only a young fella that's...
he's a good young fella, isn't he?
Yeah, so he's cutting his teeth.
He's definitely his brother, isn't he?
Oh, I hope so. Why?
Different eyebrows.
Oh, Jesus. There was a bit of commentary on Twitter that there was a photo of Dave and Kieran. I don't know if you've seen it. Very dapper. Someone made the comment that the monobrow might have even had a touch-up.
Ooh, just stylist. Anyway, let's get back to our runners.
Unfortunately, their horse didn't do any good.
Cool and Gator and Cannonball, they were back in the field.
Cannonball's backing up tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I've got my own theories about that track. Like, we've been there a few times, and what people you can't tell on TV is down that straight, there's a big dip, and if you stand at the rail on the finish line, and you look down that straight, when the horses go into the dip,
can't see it.
Not only can you not see the horse, but you can't see the jockey.
Jeez.
That's how deep it is, and then they've got to run up a big hill. So you do need a very strong horse. Like,
you almost need a 1,400 metre horse.
Yeah, to win a 1,200 or more, to win a 14. It's a very testing track.
Yep.
So until you go there and see it, it's hard to believe.
Jeez. Yeah.
But the years we went there was 130, 140,000 on course. And the place looked half empty. That's how big it is.
Yeah, right, huge. Yeah,
it's amazing. It's just great fun.
That mile straight, to think of a straight race over a mile is enormous, isn't it?
Yeah.
But for the jockeys even, like, in a circular, you sort of get an idea of, 600 metre, just timing your runs and all that. It's different. Like, I suppose it's like their jockeys coming over here and just adapting to what we have.
Well, they seem to be able to run on. Like, the OTI horse was last.
Yeah, right.
The horse in the last race that Jamie Spencer rode, it was last and travelling, but
I suppose
they seem to go hard, hit the hill, stop, and then the backmask goes whoosh.
Whoosh. I suppose one thing, if you've got a horse that really needs to slowly kick into its momentum, if you keep it clear of traffic, you get that opportunity, don't you?
Such a big track, and there was 30 runners in that last race. 30 starters. Steve
Moran, who's
he calls himself a form analyst.
Yeah, been around for years. He's been on Racehorse and he tipped one. He said, the only little concern is draw barrier 28. It actually won.
Yeah.
It's an American horse that had come over, but barrier 28.
Well, every day they've been saying the place to be is on the inside or the outside. No, in the middle.
Yeah.
But they've been winning on the inside and the outside.
The only thing is a lot of people were whinging that only got a tab account because the races have got more than 24. The tab are not betting on it. I think fixed. Sorry, not the normal. A lot of people haven't been aware to go to fixed.
No, you've got to go to fixed, more than 24. I fell for that before.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a great event. And the 2 Australian horses, the Astrologist tomorrow night with Bennett Racing and Artorias for China Horse Club.
Yeah.
I think they'll acquit themselves pretty well because they are strong horses.
Yeah.
that will cope with that track. So
I think
if they were anywhere near right, they'll be in it.
And Arturus has had the experience, and I think not just the horse, but from a point of view of the trainers, I think they've probably trained him a little bit more for knowing what to expect.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
and,
he's obviously a horse that needs a bit of luck.
I think Marco Body's got one there with Bennett Racing too, that if it wins, they may well bring it out for the Melbourne Cup. So that's their dream. So Marco's keen to get back after a 10-year absence.
Yeah, well, that's amazing, 10 years.
It's gone, hasn't it?
Nathan's tapped into a few of your old haunts. He's doing a good job, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living the dream.
Yeah, good on
which is what he said he always wanted to do.
Yeah, and that all started with
Dandino.
1% share in Dandino, which he won. Was there something he had to... Did he buy in or did he win in?
No, he bought in.
Bought in, righto. But anyway, he's... good on him. He's got horses everywhere.
Yep, no, he's kicking goals. And good young people. So... 3 runners last week at Geelong.
Yeah, look,
could have easily had 3 winners.
We were just chatting off air. They could have been 3 winners. Look, we're probably grateful we got 1 and a placing or a second.
The one was dominant.
Yeah, we're just talking off air. Toasted Stardom. He's hitting his sweet spots. We got him in the right area. This is a horse where always an inkling he had some ability, but we can never see at the trials to the degree that looks like he might end up being, well, at least a midweek city horse with the potential to go a lot further. After that win, it was dominant.
Yeah, well, as I kept saying, the form around him's been outstanding with Starry Ann and Sir Rockford being top-class horses and city-class horses. So form doesn't lie, and I said the owners on the day, if he's right and he lets down, you'd think he'd be winning this, and he won well.
600 metre mark, if he could get on Betfair, it was just swinging on.
$1.
And look, we're quick to criticise some ordinary rides and obviously tickle up the trainers when they run from wide barriers, but I think Mitch got this one spot on.
Jared Fry.
And
Give him all the credit.
6.5 weeks between runs, off an issue. The debut were putting blinkers on and going up in trip, but they must have had a good handle on the horse because, one like a good thing. One like an even money horse, not $5.
Mitch was happy, and he said to me, I didn't think we could beat O'Brien's horse, but we did. And
smashed it.
Jay Fry gave him a beautiful ride. He rides Geelong particularly well, Fry.
Yeah, he's in good nick. There was 6 links back to the third horse too, so I mean, that's
ridiculous.
That's a real good sign though, because you get these bunched up finishes and they're either all champions or all no good. So
won't be getting 440 next time.
No, and they've got some nice races picked out, and I'm glad they've looked at a couple of 3-year-old races in town, because you only get one crack at a 3-year-old race, and they become restricted.
Yeah.
So we might get a little sneaky chance to win one in town.
Oh well, he'll have a throw at the stumps, won't he?
Well, we've got a month
a few
left.
Few happy owners there, the Guthrie family.
I've seen the smiles in the after race, which is good. Yeah, and that was a good week for the mare that we used to have. Rallo, I think we used to have a winner. Cracker Dance
won up the bush somewhere a couple of weeks ago. So no, it was good to get that horse over the line, because we had to be really patient. Like, he's rising 4, he's had 3 starts, but when you go to Toasted Stardom, you know when you're breeding these middle distance stone types, you just got to wait.
Yeah, well, McKinnon Stakes went a Turak winner, and I think in Japan it won 4 races.
And they sacked him. He's not coming back.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably might have went too early there, but anyway.
Yeah. So that was good. So that was
Norma's Fleet.
Second. Look, ridden the way you'd want, because she's got 1 gear, which would enable her to run 3 laps at the same pace. It was one that just probably had the advantage of being just in front of her, and she just couldn't quite peg it back. She was struggling to get past the horse that was leading at the time, but then her last 50 was the best piece of work. And you can see, if you go another 200, she probably gets there, but only just gets there.
Yeah, he said she was the last one back into the enclosure. He couldn't pull her up again. And he just said, Moody Valley 3000, Darren. And I might say that track was firm enough last Friday. He just said, if it had been a little bit wetter, it would have brought the other horse back a bit, and she'd just keep going the same speed. So she's going to win a couple, probably over further and on slightly wetter ground.
28 would be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway.
He rode her a treat, Jay Fry. He
tricked him. He thought he didn't know what you were doing in the horse because the colours.
Yeah, no, he got a shock when I was standing there. And then Brad Ruler pulled out.
Big Crook.
Big Crook, and Fry came out with a big grin on his face, and he said, "Same again."
And obviously we've post-race learnt that the horse Had a few little issues which can be tidied up and fixed, but he ran up to win and sort of got the wobbles and the wanders, and as Jared said, he was doing everything bar wanting to go straight.
Didn't want to let down, and he said I was going to win by 6, Darren. But hopefully if we can just tidy up that little problem, we can get out and we'll be getting odds, Pete.
I think
we'll get odds now.
You got sick of me
They've
saying
all been burnt.
You got sick of me saying it last week, but I think the horse is going okay. It is, but it's just got a little handbrake issue there. But anyway.
Maybe just that firmer track too. It felt it a bit more, but I think now with the treatment, you know, rectifying that problem, if we get about 6 weeks down the track and we can just get a slow 6,
he's got.
If Jay Fry wants to ride him.
Well, he does, from what you're telling me. He's got 3 or 4 lengths up his sleeve, that horse, and we've seen his best form. It's good form.
We might nearly have him right.
So that was it. So
that was a good day.
Good day.
Good fun day.
Good day. All horses ran well. So we've got an interesting compilation of runners over the next 3 days.
Well, there's a little bit up in the air at the minute because of barriers and trainers not really knowing what they're doing.
We can kick off with one today, though. Definitely going around, called Arizona Dreaming.
First up.
Been nominated for 8,000 races over the last 4 weeks.
Thank God those noms are free. We'd be bankrupt.
We found a 1,200 metre, probably. Tom might have been hoping for 14, just looking at his nominations across the board, but he's going to kick off. Beaver Willer on, barrier 10, 1,200 out here on the Syntho. You going for a look?
No.
It must be later in the day.
4:30, mate.
Oh, well.
Can't make it.
Hang around for that long.
I hate synthetic racing.
Today, to be honest, it'll be 1 or 2. Runs well or we don't get a guide at all. Because it sits back, it might be able to run on.
I don't know.
I don't know if it likes... It would have been around on that Syntho.
It would have worked on it plenty of times.
With Kamani.
It's never raced on it, has it?
I don't think it has, no. So
I don't know.
I don't know. You can... They come out and they can go on a tempo and
they go good or they go bad.
Or they don't do anything.
What's he done in the past? He's hit the line strong when he's right.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 1,200s.
Davenik hasn't given much away.
No.
I don't think he knows.
I would say probably. Well,
he's probably like us.
I've heard Tom go there with horses on the Syntho and they've done one or the other, ran okay or shit house. So
we're treating it as a bit of a trial, aren't we?
I would think.
Yeah.
And I would be waiting until, we get back on turf over 1,400 a mile or even further.
This is a bit of a trial for prize money. Let's put it down at that.
It could come out and just go bang. Because he has trialled up okay. But, I'd
watch.
Compared to what we can talk about here, we'll just watch.
Yeah, we're a watch job.
That's what they used to write in the commentary.
Yeah,
watch.
Well, I laughed last night when the thing won the last at Royal Ascot. At 50 to 1. I just looked up on the tape to see what it was by, and I looked at the comment. Not up to this.
Oh my God, the one.
So they don't know anymore.
I love a job as one of those riders because you just can't get it wrong, can you? It doesn't matter.
Not up to this, he got it wrong.
Southern France, Eagle Farm.
Oh my God.
Is it the Tattersalls Cup?
It is.
There's only 7 in it, Darren. We've scared half the field away.
No, they've all gone away for the spring. And where are we going? Tomorrow. Let me have a look at the odds.
2,400, Tyler Schiller. It's
Tats Cup.
Tats Cup. So, is it?
There's an odds on. There's 7 runners. Withers a despised outsider at $41.
That probably tells you everything. Well, who knows?
Well, Tyler Schiller's a good...
Yeah.
He's been riding in work.
He's been riding well, full stop.
I don't think this horse has ever been in a weaker race. Ever.
No.
In his whole career.
No.
His full brother ran second at Royal Ascot during the week. Beauchet Ballot.
Yep.
The talent's there. They don't lose their ability. In my mind, they either get restricted by issues or age, like us. Right?
And the flu.
So they get restricted. So if he's anywhere near right, which they keep telling me he's pretty close to being right, third up, wouldn't it be funny if he just flew home and ran? I think he could run top 3.
I just feel there's not going to be that high class race pressure tempo because there's only 6 or 7. There'd be a lot of jockeying. I'm happy where I am.
Mate, I wish there was 8 in it so we could back him each way. But when it's 7, it's annoying.
Well, you could take
because you'll see the $12 a place, but you got to run second.
Yeah, well, it might be just worth having that little. No. Another watch.
Then he's going to back up and go to Calandra Cup, maybe.
Right. Is that 32 or something?
No, same I think.
Right. Well, For the honest
Good
sake,
luck.
let's hope he runs well. Same day, over at Morphettville, we've taken one over to trial, Darren.
Watch.
We've taken one
Is
to
that
trial.
illegal? Is that illegal to
Go to
tell
South-
people we're going for a trial?
Oh, it's not a trial.
We're not trying.
No, it's not a trial.
Are we not trying?
No,
Are we giving it a run?
we're trialling, but we're trying.
We're trying. Are we trying to win money?
Pat Ryan's comment, trainer Pat Ryan, was he always trials while fresh, so we might as well go there and try and earn some prize money. Now
'Cause
that's
he's
trial.
already got a truck going.
Yeah, he's got horses going over.
So
And also
we
it
run
helps.
8th, we get 500 or something.
You get
pay for the trip.
You get nothing if you go and trial.
Correct. You cost money.
Yeah, and
So
the old theory of taking them on a truck can help.
It's a run and a half.
Yes.
Righto.
So there's the theories
No
behind
betting.
going.
I think he's 100 to 1.
Watch. No, just watch.
Maybe not watch.
Yeah, don't watch. So another
Anyway,
watch.
he's
So-
back.
So from our first three
And he's a
horses,
wet tracker, so
Yeah.
he's in at the right time.
Harry Grace.
Gotta
goes
get-
over.
oh, Harry
So no
Grace.
Metro's
Is he
win
still
race.
riding, is he?
Yeah. He won the Penzance Cup.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is he run a race since?
Don't know. Oh yeah, he did. He won the Swan Hill Cup or something,
It's
didn't
one of your mates, isn't he?
he? No, he won the Waterville Cup on
Did he?
Matty Raymond's thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everyone has their
Rolls.
birthday. Everyone has their birthday.
It's a no Metro's win race, so every horse that's going there's in the same boat as him. They
So
haven't
they're
won
all-
in town.
they're all no good.
They're all trialling. Righto.
Got to be nice and hairy. I
We
don't know if
might-
he's clipped him or not.
We're right into a couple of horses. Well, Werribee on Sunday.
Well, we don't know.
The one you've been talking about a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I've been spruiking this horse.
One with Graham Begg called Inexplorable. Has
By Dandino.
by Dandino.
2-year-old.
Yes, it's amazing. This is the first Dandino. Most of them, the owners and all
turn
the
up
other
good at
Dandinos
fours.
have been 18 months off running, but he's trialled up well. The only thing is we might not see him at Werribee.
Jack Hill.
Jack's back.
Didn't even know he was still riding.
Last horse he rode for us would have been Ransom Buddy, wouldn't it? It's a fair while ago now.
Yeah.
Draw barrier 14 at Werribee, and like you said, it could be a heavy 10. So
I don't know what he'll do here. He's got him in where? At Ballarat somewhere.
Ballarat Sinto on Tuesday.
I don't know. I reckon he might wait till the morning and see how many scratchings there are.
Yeah, he will. I reckon.
And he's $7.50 in the market. I reckon there's got to be at least 4 or 5 out. Maybe it'll be a field of 8 or 6.
It's, inexplorable acceptance. So he has accepted for Ballarat Sinto as well. Race 1,
Barrier
11
11
of 11.
of 11. Oh, we're going well. So I don't know what he'll do, Begg. We'll just have to wait and see. But the horse has trialled well. He's happy with it. He's a very astute trainer. As you all know, he's the leading strike rate of
Yeah.
all the trainers in the top 20. That's a pretty good effort, isn't it?
Well, and he's from a boutique stable, so
22% I think he's going at.
Daniel Stackhouse on it,
Oh.
Ballarat. He's just rode his 1000th winner, Darren. He's got some idea.
Don't think he's ridden many for us.
Yeah, wouldn't have thought he
Strike rate would be.
He hadn't had many rides for us. But anyway, so there's a decision to be made.
Anyway, he'll either be at Werribee Sunday
Flip the coin.
or Ballarat when? Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, you're right. If half the field scratches from Werribee and there's 8 and he's barrier 7, we might go round.
What would you do if you're the trainer? Would you run on a heavy
Dando hated the
at
wet.
Werribee, or would you go to a synthetic, which a lot of people don't like either, or would you just wait?
Well, if I had that third option, that's the one I'd take.
Or do you
Wait.
think he's just going to give him a run and put him out?
Well, if you're going to do that, why not wait 6 days?
Let's see what he does.
Must be something towards the end of next week.
Let's see what he does.
Very astute man. I'd be saying,
If he runs,
frame the market. Wait would be 6 to 4.
yeah.
Run at either be sort of like 5 to 2, 3, maybe 4 to 1. And if of the two, I reckon he'll go the turf ahead of the Syntho. Now, especially drawing 11.
Turf, the Syntho's always my last option.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, we'll move on.
Only dogs run on turf.
Let's go to Caston where we've drawn another fantastic barrier in 13.
Now, he said he wasn't going to run from Wygo,
Well,
this
this
bloke.
is test the trainer
What's his
time.
name? Bobbin.
Andrew Bobbin, test the trainer.
He'll be bobbing in the ocean.
Raise the colours. Not
Surely.
only is it a benchmark
Pulls it
58,
out.
it's a high weight and drawn 13. So that must be the widest gate.
I don't reckon he's running.
We might have a runner. We've got a lot of watchers here. We'll wait till next start. Yeah, I agree. Just an absolute crucifixion last run.
Well, I don't know. What can you say?
Well, you go back at Caston, you might as well stay home.
There you go. I
If
agree.
if you try to go forward from 13, you're going to be that well, you might get around, you might not, because everyone wants to be in that first 3 or 4 at Custody, so they're not going to let you in for the sake of them going back a spot.
And who's riding it?
Campbell Rawilla.
Right.
So he would have had 2 or 3 jumps
Oh, yeah. Okay.
prior, so he's there for the jumps.
Yeah.
Good jockey. Good
Oh,
jockey.
Ken Ryan.
Yeah.
Well bred. Well bred, right?
Well bred. So
I'm not excited.
So if the trainer's true to his word, we'll be waiting another day.
Might have to give him some instruction, Pete.
Because there won't be many scratch there. That track will be okay.
I might give him a ring.
Give him a call.
Bit of instruction.
One that we haven't got any, we won't get the fields for until Monday is Crackerjack Prince. Back to a race. Well, it's not a Saturday race for a start.
Back to Wednesday.
Back to a Wednesday over a mile.
And the trainer's back.
Yeah, he's back. Been back for a week. I seen Archie up there the other day. Where did I see him? Donald Trials.
That's right.
Seemed very coy.
Coy.
Big coy. Yeah, he got Archie. Oh, yeah. But he's back in the fray. So he's been on a holiday with his young fella. Probably right away happy to handball the kid quick back to Annie, get back into things. But
I'm sure he missed it.
oh, of course he would have. Of course he would have.
Anyway, so Wednesday at Sandown, is it?
Yeah, should be. Should be very hard to beat.
Really?
Any type of barrier inside 8, ridden conservatively, just off the speed. Well, they were good races here. Like that Saturday, that was a good race.
That was a proper race, yeah.
You know, and he's led to the 200.
God, he done some work.
Yeah, and like, oh,
He done more work than you did last week.
Just Declan Bates ride.
Well,
Was it his fault though, really, was it?
well,
Right.
what do you say?
He's been pretty good to us, Declan, over the time. Give him another chance.
I know what he was trying to do,
Yeah,
but they didn't let him do it.
yeah.
I think that's what you find in these good races. You get no favours off the
No,
other riders.
no,
If
no.
you're going to go forward and try and slot in, they're going to go, no, you're not.
Well,
and they're going to hold you out.
and they're on horses that are
And if you
all
go back, you're dead.
we're as good as
If you go forward, you're dead.
Yeah, no,
If
they
you're
don't give an
posted,
inch.
you're dead.
Don't give an inch. Whereas midweek, half the field can't, 3/4of the field can't win.
Well, like you say, once upon a time when we had good trainers, they'd scratch on wide gates.
Well, there was once upon a time where we used to put a lot of pressure on that happening too.
Well, I might have to make it.
Well, we might have waned a little bit in our judgment.
So it's my fault, you say?
No, I said.
Righto.
I used to remember, can you ring them and tell them to scratch?
Well, we're not running. We're not running, Pete.
Yeah, no, well,
You can't win from wide gates.
no, I totally agree. Especially when
It's
you've
a
got
waste of a
horses,
run.
you just need, what they say, got to tick all the boxes. Well,
Well, let's hope he draws a gate.
yeah.
Not one.
Draw in, no, not one.
4 to 10 or do.
Yeah, perfect. That's it.
Right.
I don't know of any others. There was no nomination
No.
for any others.
There
so-
couldn't be many others.
No, so that's
That's about our lot.
good contingent where half of them might be scratched. And the other half have got watch against their name.
Yeah, because they're
Well,
either
to-
not ready or they've got bad
Well, to be
riders.
honest, if you had a bet,
Who would you bet?
I'd be waiting for Crackerjack Prince.